Hello, welcome to the Trading Success Show. Today we'll be looking at stocks with potential to the upside in the coming days, weeks, months. These stocks are reverse split stocks that have gone through 1 to 6, 1 to 4, 1 to 2, or 1 to 3, or so we'll be discussing reverse split stocks and what kind of potentials we have as per split stock. So we're gonna start up with CYCC. CYCC actually did a reverse split sometime in April. So the reason why I brought this CYCC is because of the huge move, because of also the float, because the float is now reduced because of this split actually. Okay, what happened here was after the split, guess what happened? The stock really pushed higher. Okay, and all of a sudden the stock actually pulled back. Okay, the stock actually pull back. All right, now it's an opportunity to pick up some shares at this spot right here when we have some consolidation, and then it push higher, you sell, and then wait for it to set up again. What happened here was we did push through to the 50 moving exponential moving average, and then we pull back and try to test it again. We couldn't break through, we pull back, and then tested it again, we pull back, and then we tested it and we held, and then we pushed through, then back again to test the 50 moving average, and then from here we did break through the 20 moving 200 moving average. Okay, and then we got to resistance and we rejected it and pulled back and tried to try again, and we couldn't. So now we're back to testing the 50 moving average again, and then we push through higher. Now what I'm looking for right now, we actually have this trend going on right now. Okay, we have this trend going on right now. Also, I can say it's a rising wage, somehow a rising wage from what I have going on here. So if this stock can actually hold this trend down here, we should push higher. So the coming week, I will have this on my radar for the coming week. If also we can consolidate around here, and if we don't break the $7.50 area, we should be good. Okay, so this is an example of what can happen when you get in a stock after a reverse split. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a list of a stock I will be watching, or a list of stocks that I will be watching for the coming days for potential to the upside. Okay, so our first stock is going to be ACR. So this is beautiful. We are above the 200 moving average, which is one of the criteria. Okay, and the only problem here is the volume. There is no volume. Nonetheless, it's a reverse split stock. Okay, and we are actually below, right around 50% of the RSI. So for me, it is good. Okay, it is really good. Now we just need a situation where we can get out of this range right here, this box. If we can get out of this box right here, say if we can hold this 50 exponential moving average, we should be good to go. So for me, I would love to grab some few shares and then hold it and see if we can break the $13 area. And then our immediate resistance is going to be $14.25 area. Okay, for the potential to However, my overall target on this is going to be around the 25 or the $30 area. So this should and must be on your radar. Okay, next stock we're going to be talking about is going to be AMPGD. Okay, this one also is, it looks really good. I love the way the chart is looking. Okay, I do love it. And what I'm waiting for, though, is on a high price side, but this was what I was looking at, but it did happen on the last trading day. Okay, so I wanted it to break this trend, and it did. Okay, because I was trading something else, I didn't have the opportunity to get in. Look at the volume. Okay, look at the volume. So this is a well-defined breakout to the upside, and we only have 78% on the RSI. So for me, I will be looking at a pullback to right around this area. If I can get $16, this will be really, really good for me to buy and hold, and then look for support around the $14 area if it comes. Okay, note, this is not a recommendation to buy or sell any stock. Okay, I am not a financial advisor. Next one is going to be EXPI. EXPI actually did a forward split. Okay, actually did a forward split. Nonetheless, I still like the stock. Okay, so if you look at this right now, for me, this is going to be my trend support. Okay, if we can consolidate around here, we should be able to test the $90 area again with a 60% of RSI. So keep this on your radar. I have it on my watch list because I have a set of reverse stock split watch list where I always look at it and see what is going on, which kind of stock is gaining momentum. So with a 1.5 million volume traded on the last trading day, I do like it. Okay, I do like it. So if we can hold this area, I think we are golden. Next one is going to be VYNE. Okay, VYNE, what happened? They did a split, 1-for-4 reverse split. Okay, so what I will be looking for here in this stock is for this stock to consolidate around this area. Okay, if we can hold this area, I think we are good to go. Okay, if we can hold this area, I think we are good to go right here. The reason is because right now we are sitting on the 50 EMA. Okay, we are sitting on the 50 EMA for the past two trading day. Okay, so if we can really hold this area really good, I think our support is here. Okay, so the 200 moving average is right below it. So you're only perhaps risking about a point or so for a potential move to the upside. But I think this stock is going to gain momentum at some point and then move higher. The last volume was 2.2 million shares, and the split happened, I think it was on the 11th or so, when the board approved the reverse split. So I do like this in the long term. Okay, I do like it for a swing, and I will be watching that come the next trading day. Next stock to look at is XELA. XELA. Okay, this stock actually, I'm still holding this stock. I haven't made any decision yet to take some off the table. Okay, I picked some up when we broke this trend. okay, because our 200 was holding up and the trend was coming closer. So I saw that volume and I pulled back down and I got in. So when I got in this stock, it pushed higher. I took some profit out and it pulled back down and it pulled back down close to the 50. Okay, which in my opinion, if it doesn't break the 50, I think the trend is also still intact. And then all of a sudden we reclaimed the 20, which means the trend is confirmed. And then we push higher all the way down to $3. So right now, if we can hold this area, this 20 exponential moving average, we are good. We are really good for my target of $5. Okay, for now our RSI is decent. Okay, it's just not in the overbought or the oversold area. We're just golden. Okay, so that is one. The next one we're going to be talking about is MBROX. MBROX actually did its move. Okay, one thing about this stock is, if you see that, you see every time we pop, we fail. Every time we pop higher, we fail. Every time we pop higher, we fail. And guess what? I want another pop again. Okay, I want the pop again. That's what I want. So if we can consolidate around this area that is looking so fabulous right here, if we can consolidate around here, I think we should be able to break the 200 moving average. However, even look at the MACD. The MACD is coiling up. Okay, the MACD is coiling up. So right now, I'm just thinking, you know, we should be able to break this area at some point. Okay, so if we can break this area, we should be fine. Okay, with a target of $7, $6.50, $7. Okay, because there's a resistance right around here. All right, so keep that on your radar as well. I do like MBROX. All right, the next one I will be looking at is going to be our LSI. LSI also did a reverse split. Okay, and the beauty of this is in the trend. Okay, is in the trend. They actually unveil a 3-4-2 stock split, so which actually helped the stock. And they also pay a dividend. Okay, the dividend was actually the quarterly dividend was actually raised from $1.07 to $1.11 per share. So with that in mind, I do like the fact that the stock is actually holding trend. Okay, so for me to actually pick up some, we need to test the 50 moving average, exponential moving average, which we did. So guess what are you waiting for? Okay, so this is how I get in the trade or in any trade. If we can identify a pattern, why not go with that pattern? Okay, so we are above the 200 moving average. We broke it right here, and now we are trailing the 50. Okay, so that is my entry. If we break below the 50, I need to see if we can consolidate around the 50 like we did here and also around here. Because guess what happened here? Institutions, those market makers, we actually try to shake out the weak hands. That is what happened here. Okay, so for me, this stock is actually good. Life storage. It is good because it's holding trend. All I need to wait for is just for the trend to keep going. And then we are golden. Okay, next one we'll be looking at is going to be GTBP. Okay, it's a small price stock, of course, but I do like the fact that we have a trend right there. Okay, so no matter what happened around this area, I don't care. If we can hold this area and reclaim the 50 exponential moving average, we should be good to test all-time highs, or the 52 right here, which is around this area. Okay, so we can test this area back. Okay, so if you look at, let's take a look at this real quick. You see what happened here? We actually broke out. Okay, we broke this level, and now we're coming back to see if we can test it. So with an entry around this area, your stop is just going to be right here around this support. Okay, around the support. If we cannot hold this support right here, right around here, if we cannot hold this support right here, we should be able to test the 200 moving average. Okay, so keep that on your radar. Next one is going to be LEXX. LEXX, actually, I do like it because we are just right a little bit below the 200 moving average. Okay, we are just below it. Now look at what happened. This is our trend right here. We keep rejecting it. So right now, all I need for this stock to do now is to hold this area right here, which is our 50. So if we can hold this 50 moving average, we should be fine. We should be good. Okay, because we also have our support right around the $6 area. So our support is right here. Okay, so we need to reclaim this spot right here. So if we can break above the $7, $7.50 area, we should be good. Okay, that is another one to watch. Next one is going to be WPG. Okay, what happened last week was really intense. Okay, we had a lot of sellers on this last week. Okay, because we couldn't hold this area, the 20 exponential moving average. Then we came back down and broke right through the 50. Okay, so what pretty much happened there was just a situation whereby the company announced, they did announce an acquisition, okay, on this day. All right, let's inspect it right there, which is on the 16th of February. Okay, so right now what happens is Washington Prime Group down nearly 29%. Okay, right there, down 29%. Okay, so for me, what I will be looking for in this case is simple, very, very simple. I will be looking for a reclaim of this trend. Okay, I'll be looking for a reclaim, which will put us in our 200 moving average area, 750. So if we can pull back up and reclaim this, we should be able to go back up to the highs. Because every time we push back, we tend to pull through. We push back, we bounce, and now we push back. Guess what? I'm looking for a bounce again. Okay, so keep that on your radar. I do like WPG. Next one is going to be XO. XO did quite a fantastic move after the split. Okay, XO actually did a 1-for-4 reverse split on December last year. Okay, so I think as of 17th of February, there was a price target increase by Alliance Global Partners. Okay, they did increase it from $14 Canadian dollars to I think to they increase it to 14 Canadian dollars from $9.50 Canadian. Okay, so if we're looking at this, then yes. Okay, and then we have another price target increase by Stifel. Okay, so they increase it from what, $5.60 to $10. So I think I see a potential, a huge potential on this stock itself. Okay, so keep an eye on this stock. Okay, overall I like the price target increase on this stock. So I do love it. Okay, so let's get back to the chart now. What is going on here is simple. There is a trend. This is our trend. It is defined. So right now we need to hold the 20 moving average, the exponential moving average. So for a potential move higher, one thing you have to understand in this case, right? So one thing you have to understand again is that we have our support right here. This is our support. So we have a support at the 20 moving average, and we also have our support right around the top right here. If you see, we did top right here. Okay, that was our resistance at some point. So now our resistance is now our support. So we need to hold this level. Okay, because if we fail this level, this 20 moving exponential moving average, next is going to be right here. Okay, 650, 635, which is going to be our 50. Okay, and it is above the 200. Fantastic. So let's get to the next one. Okay, overall I like this. Let's get to the next one. The next one is a VRO. So this one is fascinating. Okay, if you see, we actually have been we develop a trend right here. Okay, look at this. This is another trend right there. Okay, so one thing I will be looking for is for us to hold this 50 exponential moving average. If we can hold this exponential moving average, I think we'll be able to test this area, okay, which is our resistance around the $38. Okay, if we can break $38, the sky is the limit, like they say, to the moon. Okay, because if you see, there is volume. We have increased volume coming in, and the RSI is also fantastic. Okay, the RSI is fantastic. So the last two, which is our HEXO and VERO, these two I love. Okay, so I will be holding this. I will try to pick up some on Monday. Okay, if it hasn't moved that much, because I do like it. Okay, let's look at this. Now you see on the 19th, what happened? There was a price adjustment. Morgan Stanley actually adjusted the price to $36 from $33.75 with an equal weight. Okay, so I do like the recent price target increase. So the stock really look ripe. Okay, so I do like this stock to put right there in my long-term portfolio. And the beauty of this stock is they have a dividend. The last time I think they gave about 39 cents of dividend with their 1-for-5 reverse split. So overall, this stock is good. Okay, so this brings us to our final reverse split stock to watch. You see how I left the two most interesting one, at the last minute, because I do like this last two. Okay, is the most, we'll say my most favorite two so far. Okay, so with that being said, thank you for watching, and thank you for analyzing this with me, and above all, subscribe for more content, because we'll be bringing you more detailed analysis on stock with potentials. Okay, and also don't forget, if you have any questions or concerns, kindly email me at tradingsuccessshow@gmail.com. And you can, of course, follow me on Twitter and on stock tweets at FRONKTSS for more technical, amazing analysis and chatting during the market hours. I hope you all have a good weekend, and let's make some money.